You know what's funny? I was actually going to do a little bit more of Backyardigans and stuff. I was actually thinking about doing a little bit more of Backyardigans reviews, maybe who goes there, and there are one of my everything wrong with ones. I was thinking about doing that one, but yeah, someone suggested this one to me. What's bugging you? AKA the one about the mansion and the Wormans and Mr. Spiffy. I immediately got nostalgia as soon as they said that because I literally was like, man, I've been wanting to watch this episode for a long time. I remember watching this probably like 10 years ago. It's been over 10 years. It's been over 10 years at this point. There's no contest. It's been over 10 years. Let's give it a shot. So this episode is basically just Tasha, I guess, calling these pest control workers to basically help her keep the infestation of her house at bay as Mr. Spiffy from the Spiffy Club comes in to check out her house to make sure she can join the Spiffy Club. It's basically a club for like the people who are like rich and stuff, and they have like really nice clean houses, and she obviously doesn't want any sort of infestation going on in there during that time, because obviously she probably won't go into a Spiffy Club if that happened. But unfortunately, wormins everywhere. Wormins in my hair. Yeah, there's a bunch of wormins, and basically the entire episode is just the workers trying to get these wormins away from this person who's looking at this house. A Spiffy comes in, and it's Pablo. That's who it is. That's Mr. Spiffy or whatever. But for the most part, the episode was okay. There was some moments I will probably get to that I didn't really like too much. The first song was pretty decent. It was the What's Bugging You song. Good song. I like that one. That's a good one. Same with Mr. Spiffy's song. That's a good one, too. I like that one. I've quoted that one many times. I've sung that one to myself many times. Like I said, well after I've seen this episode. The one that I really didn't remember, though, was the one with the pot and, like, the vases and stuff. I didn't like that one too much. I thought it was kind of repetitive. I thought it was kind of like, you know, typical, like, modern day, or even back then, probably even, Nick Jr. shows, you know, the typical ones where it's like, oh, let's count to this number. That's what it felt like. And, this show, yes, although it is preschool, I have put this show on high regards in terms of some of the best I've seen from this sort of genre. So seeing it do something like this, that's often associated with shows like Dora, or even Blue's Clues for that matter. No offense to both those shows, they're actually pretty okay. It's just strange seeing it because I've always looked at the Backyardigans as like a weird outcast among that group of Nick Jr. shows where anyone could kind of enjoy it. It's very, very strange. I don't know how to put my finger on it, but I feel like anyone could enjoy these shows. I really do. Even if you didn't watch them as a kid, I think you would probably still get a kick out of them because some of them are pretty entertaining. International Super Spy is definitely one of those episodes that comes to mind. With the humor of it and the James Bond references and stuff, it's nice. Little tiny nods to the genre. It's cool. But enough about that. I've already talked about that one months ago. Let me see, the song I already mentioned being kind of weird. The ending song was also something that I thought was going to be really, really good, but it turned out to be kind of annoying as well. There was just slightly, like, the Worman vocals, it just sounded too squeaky. It's just weird. I didn't like it. It wasn't really great. It didn't really please my eardrums very much. And it just kind of annoyed me. It wasn't really that great. There was a lot of different, like, things like that with the Worman dialogue, especially in this episode, especially with how many there are. There's, like, probably like 20 of them, maybe even, like, 30. It's ridiculous. So you could just imagine 30 going, it's not really pleasant to listen to. So this episode does have a few flaws, but honestly, I think the good parts weigh out them pretty well. I would say this is a decent episode. It's definitely not what I remembered it to be. I remember this episode being pretty good. I don't know what happened there, and I don't know if it was just maybe just nostalgia in my mind, just kind of like playing the cards and everything going on there, but who knows? But thank you so much to the person who suggested it. By the way, guys, if you guys have any other suggestions for any episode you guys want me to review, go ahead and post it in the comments. I will be gladly to take any suggestion you have. Because these are easy to make, man. They take, I literally just watched the episode like 40 minutes ago, and then I'm doing this video, and it's gonna take me about maybe 30 minutes to edit. It's very, very simple for me. It's very simple. And I do enjoy doing these quite a little bit. So, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and awesome. And of course, guys, we'll see you guys next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye, everybody. I will see you guys soon. Take care, everybody.